Are the San Francisco 49ers about to make a massive mistake? With Brock Purdy's contract negotiations looming and a staggering price tag of $50 million a year on the table, questions are swirling about whether he can truly lead this team to glory. As the 49ers struggle with a 4-10 record and injuries plaguing their roster, can they afford to invest in a quarterback whose performance has raised more eyebrows than cheers? Stay tuned as we dive into the implications of this potential deal and what it means for the future of the franchise. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things 49ers. Brock Purdy is at a crossroads with the San Francisco 49ers as he approaches contract negotiations, and there's a lot to unpack here. Reports suggest he's looking for a hefty $50 million per year, but let's be honest, is that really justified? After a promising start to his career, this season has seen some struggles, and it raises the question of whether he's truly worth that kind of investment. Colin Cowherd made an interesting comparison, likening Purdy to a quarterback who falls somewhere between a B and B+. He pointed out that if you're paying A+ money to a B quarterback, your team's overall talent suffers. Just look at the Cowboys versus the Eagles. How many Cowboys would even start for the Eagles? That's a perspective that really makes you think. If Purdy needs a strong supporting cast to succeed, should the 49ers really break the bank for him? After a roller coaster of a game against the Lions, where Purdy threw 2 costly interceptions, he left the field with an elbow injury. Thankfully, Kyle Shanahan confirmed that it's not serious, a right elbow contusion with some nerve inflammation. But here's the kicker. He's likely out for the upcoming game against Arizona. This situation certainly complicates his contract negotiations. With his performance fluctuating and injuries piling up, does he really have the leverage to ask for that $50 million? Cowherd's suggestion of $30 to $35 million seems more reasonable given the circumstances. The 49ers have a lot to consider, especially when it comes to building a championship-caliber team. We all know that the salary cap is king in the NFL, and overcommitting to one player can limit opportunities to strengthen the roster elsewhere. The franchise has a history of making smart moves, and if they were to invest elsewhere, it could have a ripple effect on the overall performance of the team. Now, don't get me wrong, Purdy has shown flashes of brilliance. His first half against the Lions was phenomenal, and he's still a young quarterback with plenty of potential. But can the 49ers afford to pay him like a top-tier QB when he hasn't consistently delivered at that level? It's a tough call. As a passionate 49ers fan, I'm feeling a bit torn. On one hand, I want our franchise quarterback to succeed and feel that he deserves to be compensated fairly. On the other hand, I don't want to see us hamstrung by a contract that doesn't reflect his current performance. If he's truly the future of our franchise, he needs to prove it week in and week out, especially as the season progresses. And what about the team's future? Every decision made now will have lasting implications. The 49ers are in a competitive division, and with the likes of the Eagles and the Seahawks, we need to make sure we're putting our best foot forward. If Purdy can't step up, we might miss out on crucial opportunities down the line. So, what do you think? Was Colin Cowherd right to draw that comparison to Dak Prescott? Is Purdy really worth the kind of money he's seeking, or should the 49ers be more cautious? I want to hear your thoughts. Are you optimistic about Purdy's potential, or are you concerned about whether he can truly lead us to a Super Bowl? Let's chat about it in the comments below. George Kittle has once again solidified his status as one of the elite tight ends in NFL history after another remarkable individual season. Despite the San Francisco 49ers struggling with a disappointing 6-10 record, Kittle continues to shine, proving that he is a player who can rise above challenges. Even with injuries hampering his season, he managed to put up impressive numbers, further showcasing his resilience and talent. This past season, Kittle recorded 76 receptions for a staggering 1,076 yards. This marks his 4th season where he surpassed the 1,000-yard mark as a tight end. Joining the ranks of tight ends with 4 or more seasons over 1,000 yards is no small feat. He now shares this honor with legends like Travis Kelce, who leads the pack with 7 seasons, as well as Rob Gronkowski, Jason Witten, and Tony Gonzalez, each with 4 seasons. It's remarkable to think that some of the all-time greats including Shannon Sharp and Kellen Winslow, never reached this milestone. This truly highlights Kittle's exceptional talent and consistency. However, as we celebrate Kittle's accomplishments, there's an underlying concern that we can't ignore. The clock is ticking. At 31, about to turn 32, we must consider the reality of aging in the tight end position. Historically, this is a spot where we see younger players dominate. Yes, we have exceptions like Travis Kelce and Rob Gronkowski, who have defied the odds, but will Kittle be able to do the same? It's a question that many 49ers fans are starting to ponder. Will the upcoming season signal a decline for our star tight end? I can't help but feel torn. On one hand, Kittle's skill set and work ethic suggest he still has plenty in the tank. On the other hand, the physical demands of the NFL can take a toll, especially as players age. This next season is crucial, not just for Kittle, but for the entire 49ers organization as they look to get back on track. His performance will be pivotal not only in his own career trajectory, but also in shaping the future of the team. Let's dive deeper into what Kittle's numbers mean for the 49ers. Having a player of his caliber in the lineup is invaluable. He's a dynamic playmaker who can change the course of a game with a single play. His ability to stretch the field and create mismatches makes him a cornerstone of the offense. The 49ers need to find ways to maximize his impact, especially with their recent struggles. As we look ahead, it's essential that the coaching staff devises creative strategies that leverage Kittle's strengths, while also managing his workload to keep him healthy. So, what can we expect moving forward? Is this the start of a gradual decline for Kittle, or will he defy the odds and continue to produce at an elite level? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you believe this was the best decision for the team, or should they be considering other options? The emotions surrounding Kittle's future are palpable, and I want to engage with all of you on this topic. What do you think? Are you feeling optimistic about Kittle's prospects, or do you have concerns about his age and the wear and tear of the season? Let's get that conversation rolling in the comments below. Your insights and frustrations matter, and I'm eager to hear what you all have to say. Before we wrap up, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow 49ers fans, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an important update about our beloved team. Let's keep the momentum going, and as always, go Niners.